Okay. I'm back. So I was getting a drink. What is this music? What is happening here? Orbiteer, hello, hello. Welcome in. Druid, welcome. Let me get this set up, and then we just need Twitch. Just need the Twitch stream. Unimaku, hello. It's been a hot minute. Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. You know, I just want my chat so I can talk to people. There we go. Okay. Jordan, I think that was already on the list. Mage Hand, hello, welcome in. Okay, okie dokie. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okay. Let me get all of this going. Whoop, whoop. I was really afraid I wasn't going to work that for a second. Welcome in, everyone. It is Wednesday. It is the viewer suggestion. New video came out yesterday. If you haven't seen the Krampus video, I highly recommend you go watching it. It's pretty funny. It's long. It's very long. It's like, I think it's 12, 13 minutes. One of the longer videos I've made. I usually try to keep them under 10. But there was a lot. There was a lot going on there. Partially because of the...
lot to cover.
Yeah. Like the curse of the whatever branches. Tree branches. Really fun curse. Required a few minutes of discussion. So, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good week before Christmas. Hope everybody's got their stuff set up and ready for the holidays. We're going to be drawing some stuff today. Fire Genasi Wildfire Druid Chef Male, probably making pulled orc. That's different. That's a different thing. But yeah, we'll put that on this one. Get that copied over there. Well, Jordan, not to bring up the constraints of it, I am a little hesitant to draw that one, to be totally honest, because of the cultural sensitivity of it.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, I kind of agree with them, but at the same time, you can still have interesting creatures without. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because where I grew up, but like, yes, you just don't talk about those. It's bad. It's bad form. So, that's superstition to me, though. And for some reason, that one always catches me off guard. So, what was I doing? I was doing something. Oh, I was adding that to the list. The Fire Genasi. So if we do roll that one, I will probably just draw a... like, we can keep some of the other stuff. The horns, the cloak and stuff, but, yeah. I will not be following the Skinwalker thing. Hoodag? I don't know what that is, WJ. Exactly, yeah, Chris has got it. Just basically, you don't need to use that term because it's very specific to something that I've been specifically asked to not talk about on stream. So I'm just not going to do that. But we can still keep the idea of the other stuff because there's some fun stuff to it. Deep Gnome Warlock, Genie. That's another DAO. That's interesting. Where was that added? Because we've had that a few times now, I think. Like Earth Genasi? Is that from Pathfinder? Is that where we figured it out? I've had a few other people push back when others tell them about it's culturally insensitive. Yeah, and so I'm not going to be the one to decide that. But I have to take into account kind of everyone's opinion and then make my own decision for it. So while I do think that the overall design of like a forest spirit is pretty cool, and I love them, and I love having like antlered monsters, I think calling it that specifically is like the part that is kind of insensitive.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. There's plenty of other like folklore that we can pull from that wouldn't be appropriating and bastardizing First Nation stuff.
So Genie's Warlock from Tasha's Cauldron. Okay, cool. The Hodag is a cool monster from Midwestern Lumberjacks. Nice, okay. WJ, I have not seen that. I'll look that up.
I looked at the DAO.
Because of what I mentioned. There you go. Yeah. I would like to give a 13-foot tall Minotaur fighter wielding a halberd. We can do that. Put that on the list. We got a whole bunch of them today. Sorry, go ahead, Drew.
I've been confused about the DAO specifically because like I think they are a much older, or they're from older editions, and if they showed up in Tasha's, then there's something that must have been pulled from older editions. Because like I would have expected them to be in Pathfinder or 3.5, but like when I looked them up, I think they were like from first or maybe second edition.
Mm-hmm. That could be. You'd be surprised to go good friend Goblin Ears taste. Oh no. We're making a weird humanoid cookbook of the of Faerun. That's not great. How about this? It's just an ordinary wizard with a mask and red robes. That's fine. Yeah, Jordan, that's great. We could do that. I think that's a good compromise. No lady blacksmith with a flintlock. Ooh boy. We're getting a bunch. We're getting a bunch here today. So owl can elicit a small response for sensitivity. Okay. Navajo in particular have some ideas about it. Do not so. Okay. Do Alkins elicit a similar response to sensitivity? I don't think so. I think the Owlins and Alkin are kind of generic enough that they don't. Western Justice, welcome in. Brings up a weird question. Is it ethically wrong to eat other humanoids that aren't your species? Warcraft talks about that a little bit, since we're dropping right into the heavy stuff today on this Christmas episode. I guess Friday will probably be the Christmas episode. Yeah, Warcraft did an interesting thing with the undead, because they, for the trolls, they basically, this is in the lore, by the way, I'm not just making this shit up. The trolls had to sign a compact with the horde saying, hey, we'd stop eating orcs and stuff, and like cannibalism is a no-no, don't do that anymore. The undead, whose name I can no longer remember now, I guess it was the Scourge, and then it became just the undead. The undead of Lordran didn't have to sign that, and they still have the move Cannibalize in the game. So maybe there is a limit. I don't think it's necessarily cannibalism, because like mammals eating other mammals is fine. Fish eating other fish is fine. But if you eat your same species, so this is a biologist question. Is an orc and a goblin the same species? And how do you define that? I don't remember. That's a legit question. Because I know horses and donkeys can mate, but they're not the same species, right?
Yeah, correct.
They're close.
And then you also kind of have to ask why specifically or what are the circumstances in which eating another sentient species would be okay? What are the circumstances in which cannibalism might be okay? Like you have to start asking a whole bunch of moral questions.
Can of worms.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and you could go all the way back to, why is eating meat okay? So, like, that, I think that argument is kind of a moot thing anyways. As it just doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah.
hey, maybe if it can talk to you, don't eat it. But
The way I most often see the morality of things, kind of like the safest position I see is that if it is self-aware, don't eat it. If you are self-aware and it's self-aware and you you have enough intelligence to know about morality, don't eat it. Which is
funny,
kind
because
yeah.
like cats will eat you as soon as you die. Like
they
don't care. But we still find it reverently. You don't eat cats, but they'll eat you. They don't care. They don't give a shit.
Can you cook troll meat? I feel like it would just keep growing. And you'd have like an infinite soup. I guess if it's hot enough, right? Like you could never let it cool down.
Yeah. If it's hot enough.
Mm-hmm. And then acid would stop it. So once you eat it, you're good. But
so you either have to
cats mate if donkeys and horses can? Oh, because I think they're just too far away. Yeah. My semester's over finally. Congratulations, Oliver. Hope you did well.
Yeah, congratulations. And like donkeys and horses, when they breed, they produce a mule. So they are close enough to create a viable fetus, but mules are sterile. Like they cannot produce offspring. Because their genes are too fucked up.
Okay. What are we doing to this rugby? I think maybe because of the cramp. Wow, lost my voice there. This will be one more Krampus rugby. And then Friday we'll do Christmas rugbies. And then, and then it'll be the new year, which will be great. I don't know if I'm going to have a video next week. Or like a live stream, just because it's Wednesday. I might, but I doubt it. Friday next week I might. So we might do a late stream next Friday. Which I think will still be this year. So maybe we'll get one more Krampus rugby in before the end of the year. But if you have not seen the Krampus video, please go watch that. Leave a comment, even if it's just saying Krampus is stupid. Feel free to like or subscribe, or like
or subscribe that. Like or dislike it. I don't care. If you dislike it, that's great. Like, it's still engagement. I love it. Can frogs and toads mate? I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
But brown bears and polar bears can.
Which is odd.
It is a little bit odd, and that's kind of been a fairly recent discovery.
I think someone was saying that, like, if you get rid of the polar bear's fur, it's like they're more similar than they thought.
Yeah. I think there was some genomic sequencing done, if I'm remembering this report correct, and most of the majority of the Kodiak grizzlies that were that their blood was surveyed in Alaska.
What kind of job would that be?
I know, right? It's I'm having trouble just describing it, but most of they came up with a number that basically the Kodiak grizzlies were as a whole about 1/4 of their DNA is polar bear DNA. And this was kind of being looked at as both an interesting and a good thing, because even if this was, the sequencing was done when there was a big scare, or
We thought polar bears were going to get extinct.
Yeah, when everyone was first freaking out about polar bears potentially going extinct. So the survey was like, so even if the whole polar bear population disappears, we will potentially have enough genetic material that we could potentially bring them back if or when we fix the
burning
environment enough to allow them to. That's
a lot of ifs. That's all I'm going to say. That's a lot of ifs.
It is a lot of ifs, right?
Burning, thank you for the subscription. Yeah, we are simulcasting, so if people are more comfortable on Twitch, feel free to head over to Twitch. YouTube members do get access to the Patreon rewards, whereas YouTube subscriber or Twitch subscribers get access to like all the Twitch stuff, like all the emotes and things. I've not yet been able to figure out a way to like really merge those two ideas, partially because with the Twitch, like I can't track it as easily as I can on YouTube. So we'll figure that out. But you can also just become a Discord member if you want access to the Patreon stuff, or you can become a Patreon member. All that stuff is viable. People keep telling me to go back to coffee, but I have not yet figured that out either. So this year has been a year of just bonkers things happening. So maybe next year we'll figure that stuff out. There will be more Patreon stickers sent out. I was hoping at the end of this week, but I think my sticker shipment got delayed, so it might not be to the beginning of next week. Is this a different suggestion, Jordan, or do you want to replace the...
You only get one.
You only get
one. Otherwise, you run out of space.
We already have 23, so we might have to start dipping fast to get that done. This is a pretty good rugby warm-up. I just rebuilt my desk, so now I have a nice wooden desk. And everything's all over the place. Everything is all over the place. I don't usually go back and change these, but I will, just because of the shenaniganry that everybody had. Let me see if I can find it. Uh-oh, where'd it go? There it is. Okay. How do you feel about cooking a dragon? Ooh, would you go about that? That's an interesting question. That's because dragons are probably like the most intelligent thing you can eat. But also they're dragons, so I don't know. I can't eat like octopus anymore because they're too smart. Squid is socially intelligent, and that scares me. So I'm worried that they will find me and punish me if we eat too much squid.
Yeah, especially considering how violent they are.
Yeah.
We don't need any more Jaws movies. Give us some more Kraken movies.
Yeah, Kraken movies. Everybody's scared of tentacles. This is
Except for the people who are turned on by tentacles. But, hentai.
I did just reread Sphere, and the book is way different than the... Well, it's not way different. It's different enough from the book that it's a little weird. But I don't want to get into that, I guess.
Yeah.
Squids. That's what I was getting at. The squids in that book. Somebody dies to squids.
I'm still kind of angry at Sphere for having Queen Latifah be a sacrificial black character.
Well, to be fair, everybody in that movie was a sacrificial character.
Yeah. I love her.
Yeah,
She's probably the first actress that I think I ever had a crush on.
That's funny. My friend, when we started watching that, that was one of the first things. He's like, I didn't know she was in this movie. I was like, yeah. It's weird stuff. Yeah, Jordan, I got it. I got it swapped. Isn't it weird that the smarter the creature, the more violent and well ash-holish they are? I don't know if that's the case. I think it comes to the struggle to survive. Yeah, sorry. Struggle to survive in a world that is trying to eat you all the time. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm trying to think of Wolverines, kind of assholes.
Yeah.
I see where you're going, though, because, like, dolphins, kind of super assholes. Otters are also assholes, but not as smart.
Orangutans are the fucking sweetest things in the world, and they are extremely intelligent.
Yeah, compared to, like, gorillas, who are less intelligent and more assholes. And then you get to, like, capuchin monkeys, and then we just... And cats. Like, think about cats. Cats are just, like, 90% asshole. So.
Yeah.
You can't cook red dragon, as they are immune to fire. Canonically, they are extremely spicy. Well, if they're immune to fire... You could always chill it. You can eat it chilled. You could pickle it. You could pickle it with acid. Ceviche fire dragon, my friends. Let's do some of these suggestions. Let's get this going.
It also probably won't rot because of its normal temperature, so you could totally have dragon. What's the Italian dish? It's a super thin sliced raw veal. Starts with a C.
Yeah, I was gonna say caprese, but that's not right.
Nope.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Carpaccio. No, is that right?
Carpaccio.
Veal carpaccio?
Yeah.
I think that's right. Yep.
Yeah.
Chris confirms.
Yeah. Red dragon carpaccio.
Yeah. But we are really able to survive, yet the assholes and smart. It doesn't apply to all, but it applies. I think that really what you're getting at, because without generalizing, I think the thing you need to look at is ash-hole's behavior is usually a choice, and so you have to have a level of intelligence to willfully do something wrong to somebody else.
Yeah.
And I think that's really what you're looking at. That depends on the dragon loses their invulnerability if they're dead. Oh, like, so once the dragon is dead, do they no longer have fire resistance? That's an interesting question.
That is
I would say no.
Question.
I would say no because of how the magic system works for, like, potions and stuff. I think when things die, they still retain their properties.
Yeah.
And then you wouldn't have, like, dragon armor and stuff otherwise. Have you seen the video of an octopus will punch fish for fun for no reason? Tag, you're it. I haven't seen that, but that sounds funny. I mean, people punch each other for fun.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to roll some dice here. Oh, no, where are my dice? I moved everything, and I don't know where my dice are. I didn't plan for this. Hold on. Hold up. They're here somewhere. I found them. Okay. Now that I don't have a glass desk, you guys can hear the beauty of the nice wood roll, which I'm excited for. Why are my glasses always dirty? Send help. Somebody call the National Glasses Association. Send me some glasses spray. There's a man with dirty glasses. He lives at www.youtube.com. All right, here we go. 10. A gnome. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Man, I cleaned my glasses, now I can't read at all. Female no bard. Dressed and posing like a pinup girl with a pan flute. Awesome. We'll just start it off right and get me kicked off YouTube as fast as possible. I do like drawing pinups, but I don't know how to draw a null pinup. I've never done that before. So I'll have to think about this. Probably stick with blue. Let's set up the... Oh no. Both of my keyboards are equidistant from the screen now. I don't know which one to type with. My mouse is way over here. I might need a second mouse. Who knows? Sexy hyena lady. Yeah. How many dice do you use? We have 22 now, so I'm basically going to have to roll like a d20 and a d4, and then if I roll 24, we'll have to do number 1. So I think that's what we're going to do from here for a little while, and then we'll just kind of truncate it as we go down. We could start using like 4d6. That would be fun. And just fiddling.
That basically excludes all the small numbers, though.
Yeah, you'd have to shift the whole thing so that you can't roll 1 or 3. 1 to 3. Okay. I don't want to type sexy hyena into Google,
You definitely do not.
but I do need some reference here. It also would skew towards the middle numbers. Yeah, with 3D, it would basically always roll for the 10s-ish. 10 to 14, I think. Which is fine. Like, the overall, like, because people don't know where they are on the list, that's why I put it in a spreadsheet and then I kind of randomize it.
Mm.
So that way people can't game the system. So if I rolled a 10 every single time, it would be just as random for who's getting picked. I typed in pinup Knoll, and the first thing that popped up was a Knoll Slayer. Sexy Knoll Slayer. That's funny. We are currently doing a sale for the next week. All of my commission prices are about halved. So if people are interested, please let me know. We're doing that till the end of the year. Trying to get some last minute Christmas funds. And then next year we'll go back to normal stuff. Because I know everybody's tight around Christmas. I think that's important. I usually get like a big commissions. People wanting to like get images for their parties and stuff. Didn't get any of those this year. It surprised me. Watch Twitch get real mad real fast. Like, wait. Hold on a minute. A pain pipes. Don't actually know what we're listening to today. It's the Warcraft channel. But beats Christmas music, so I'm okay with that. I went into a shop the other day. What the hell was it? It's like a gas station or something. And they were playing just like Whitney Houston Christmas music. Is that right? It wasn't Mariah Carey. It was another familiar Christmas song though, and I was just like, man, I don't listen to this anymore.
What's she holding? It's supposed to be a pan pipe. So let's see if I can make that look right. This sexy Noel Bard. Now that I think about it, I don't know. I assume Whitney Houston has a Christmas.
Yeah, I
Christmas
think so.
album.